It is a blessing to be here today, and I'm just excited to be back. Actually, I believe that it was 3 years ago, like the end of June, that I finished my interim here, and then somewhere in that next year, I came back, I believe, one other time, and got to preach for you guys and come back and just kind of see how you were doing. And the Lord's done a lot of things here at the Valley Church, formerly known as First Baptist Paden City. Just a joke, okay? You okay with that? Hope it's okay to say the Baptist word in here. But I'm Baptist through and through, and I know that the theology here is very, 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 very conservatively Baptist. Thank you for preaching the word here in the Valley. Couple things. First of all, who in the world was that dude that was standing right here? I mean, when I was here 3 years ago, it was like, Amazing Grace. Like, wow. Where are you, Darren? Where are you? Wow. I'm like, transformation. And who is that timid guitar player right here? Amazing. I'm serious. In 3 years, you guys have transformed your music. It's as amazing what God has done. Just letting go and letting the Spirit do what only He can do. Thankful for Tina. I keep up with a lot of you on Facebook and just kind of see where you are. So thank you for having me here today. I saw the Facebook advertisement that put my mug up there and it said that I was a father figure to many of you. I never thought of it like that, but I'll take that. I really will. I'll take that, and I'm thankful that I'm glad she didn't put grandfather figure to all of you. But since I've been here, I became a grandfather. So, got a little, he's not little. He was born, he was 9'14", and he weighs 36 pounds at this point. He's 2 and 3 months or something like that, 27 months. When do you stop counting months? I have no idea. So I'm like 1,000 million months old. I don't know. But it is good to be here. And contrary to popular belief, Wayne tried to have me married off. I'm not married. I don't know what happened. He said, "Where's your wife?" And I was like, "I have no idea. I don't know where she is." And he goes, "Didn't you get married?" And I'm like, "I don't think so." So anyway, my son got married. So I gained in the last 3 years, I have gained a grandson and a daughter-in-law. So our family is growing. We got to go to the beach down in the great state of Alabama a couple weeks ago. So it's neat to have our family growing. So we're going to be in Acts chapter 14. Just a minute, if you want to turn into your Bibles, it's in the New Testament. It is the 5th book of the Bible: Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Acts 14. If you are new to Christianity, or you're visiting today and you don't know where that is, it is the 5th book in the New Testament. But when I was young, I made what I believed a profession of faith at 9 years old, and thought that Jesus had come into my life and lived out that life. I was one of those kids who went to church every Sunday morning, Sunday night, Wednesday night, anytime the doors were open, that kind of thing. And so I saw Christianity a lot about attendance. I had all the perfect attendance pins from Sunday school and went to every VBS that you could possibly go to. But it's interesting as you grow up and you realize that where you are in your life when you're young and where you are at a different point in your life, life can come at you. I believe that happens a lot with Christians who have grown up in that way, in the way that I did. It's because we live in a bubble. We live in a bubble, and then when life comes at you very hard, it's interesting how if it hits you right between the eyes, you realize things may not be what they are. In my case, I realized that I was not a believer in college. College did hit me in the heart and right between the eyes. And I realized that if I was to die that day, that I would be going straight to a burning hell and being separated from a holy God. It hit me really, really hard. I went from a class, got on my bike, left in the middle of class, ran to my dorm room, rode to my dorm room as quick as I could. And the best way I knew how, I surrendered my life to Jesus. But my life has never, ever, ever, ever been the same since that day. I'm so thankful that God is faithful to speak to people who think that they are believers. I don't know where you are today, but it is a tough thing to realize that, no, I'm lost today, but my life will never be the same. Have I lived without strife or struggle or pain? You already know the answer to that. Absolutely not. Those of you who have given your life to Christ, you realize that a matter of fact, because I was conscientious towards the things of God, that life seemed to get more difficult as I gave my life to Jesus. And in light of that, it was interesting that I cared more about the people around me, my community, the people that I lived in a dorm with,